What's up, good people? So it has, turn that down, it has been a while. I'm actually going to close this vent. Yes, look at that wonderful production quality. It's been a while since I've been live, and I just realized that my life working and infant raising, I haven't been able to be around as much, but guess what? I'm always in the car in the evening to get home. So starting a little something I'm going to call Crystal's Car Chats. And I am the goal, because I've learned as an infant mom, you always just say the goal. The goal is for me to go live once a week and just chat with you guys on whatever topic. I've got a couple things lined up, but I am always interested in what you want to hear from me. So today we're going to just give a life update and talk about some frequently asked questions that I get and I have gotten over the last several months. And I'm driving, so I won't be able to make as much eye contact as usual. Forgive me, I like to be safe. But if you have any additional questions, any questions you've had of your own, drop them in the comments. Even if you're not watching live, you can drop them in the comments. I will go back, and if I see them pop up, I'll try to answer them now, but I'm driving, so I might not see them pop up, but I will go back and answer all your questions. I also, you never know, you might inspire a topic. If you have any topics that you want me to cover, or anything you've been just wanting me to get on a soapbox about or just chat about, drop that in the comments as well. If you don't feel comfortable with the comments, you don't want anybody to know it was you, send me a message and I will work it in. So for today, because I have about a 25-minute drive, so I'm going to get into it. And I'll apologize in advance. We've got, I don't know if you can see him. I'm at a red light, don't worry. See the munchie man back there? He's overtired and cranky. So he will probably fall asleep. We don't know if it will happen before he has a little freak out. This is life. All right, these are in no particular order. I've literally just jotted them down as people either submitted them through like a story or just questions that I get asked a lot. First up, what's your schedule like? Well, you know what? First, let me say, if you hadn't caught it, because it was the first time in 6 years, in April, I started working 9 to 5 again, outside of the home, and it's 100% in office. So, Brixton is in daycare full-time. I am working full-time. Jeremiah is still with us 50% every other week. Well, nope, it's summer, so every 2 weeks we do in the summer. We're doing this summer. We usually do in the summer, and during the school year, it's every other week. There's that freak out. Munch and munch. You okay? All right. So first question, what's your schedule like now? And I'm going to include in that, when do you work out? And people usually jaw drop when I answer that second question. But so my schedule is very tight. But if you know me, you know I like routine, and I try to be very organized. So my days pretty much look the same, and the difference on Saturday and Sunday is that I don't have the help of daycare. If Daniel has like filming or rehearsal or something on a Sunday, it's just me. He works every Saturday, so it's just me on Saturday. But my days, general layout is I get up at 4:30, 4:45. So it's been about 4:45. I'm trying to get to that 4:30. And I pump, and then I weigh myself. And I'll talk about that on another video. And then workout, clothes, straight downstairs to put milk away, get his bottle together, his whatever solids he's having for breakfast, start getting that together if it needs to warm up, and then I work out. In my living room, you should know that by now. And then it is the marathon into getting ready for, Daniel gets him completely ready in the morning. Aside from the preparation of his breakfast, I do that. He takes over from there. And then it goes into the, getting both his and my lunch together, getting ready, all that. I work 8:30 to 5. His daycare is 5 minutes from my job. There's a motorcycle. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, so he works, or he works. You would think he works. I call him the mayor of daycare because he thinks that's his place. Those are his constituents. But yeah, so 8:30 to 5, pick him up. We get home and we immediately start getting ready for bed. Thanks, Deb. So we get home around 6 and we start getting ready for the bath, getting that together. If Jeremiah is home and not otherwise engaged, he will play with Brixton while I get the bath together. I don't force it though. I don't believe in that. Jeremiah didn't have a baby. I did. So if he's in the middle of a game or he's, into something, I don't bug him to, I feel the room. So Brixton goes to sleep around, my hair's doing something crazy, around 7:30. And then that's usually when I go down. We have dinner. If we're having dinner, if I'm having dinner, I don't have dinner every night. Some nights, like last night, it's yogurt, dairy-free yogurt, and fruit while I'm pumping. So it really just depends. Clean the kitchen, and the goal is to be in bed at 10:30. I've been missing the mark. I did get it last night, and I'm working on it. I'm fine-tuning it. And then that's that. So I sleep for 6 hours. And did I say I pump? I pump around 9:30, 9:45 to get in bed at 10. That's my schedule. And that answers when do I work out. I work out around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm up at 4:30, 4:45. That is my schedule. And that it's pretty much the same on the weekend because infants don't sleep in. So yeah, that's the schedule. I get up at the same time on the weekend. I try to go to bed at the same time on the weekend. The only difference is in the middle of the day. Did the video start doing something funky? During the day, I try to do laundry, meal prep, all that good stuff. You're gonna lose my face for a second. I'm gonna plug it in. I don't know why it seems like it got dark. No idea what's happening. Okay. Next question. That should be a t-shirt. Infants don't sleep in. They don't. So I can't sleep like I can't sleep in. I still have to get up and get my workout. And Daniel works on Saturday. He works earlier than during the week. So I have Brixton from the time he gets up. Like I have to get my workout in then because then I can take my shower before he goes to work. Toddlers don't sleep. Yeah, I know sleeping in is just not a thing that I'm gonna do for the next several years of my life. To be honest, I don't think Jeremiah slept in until he was like 10 and a half, 11. And it got to a point when he was like 8, 9, like when he was like 9, I didn't care if I was up or not. I would just, tell him the day before, where the cereal is, watch, do your thing. But yeah, it's just not a thing. Just like dinner, it's not really a thing. If I don't need dinner, I don't need dinner. You said the video is kind of going in and out. Yeah, that was weird. Probably because I'm driving signal, and it looked like it was a little dark. And Dave, I am being careful. All right, next question. What is Brixton eating these days? Just another double. Are you still breastfeeding? So yes, I am still breastfeeding. I don't know if you caught Daniel and I, we did a FAQ back when Brixton was maybe 3 months old. I can't remember. I exclusively pump. I have exclusively pumped since he was a month. That was not planned. Talk about that in another video. But that is what we're doing to get him mama's milk. So yes, I still breastfeed via exclusive exclusive pumping, and his diet is still primarily breast milk. He has started solids. We have gone the puree route instead of baby-led weaning. I didn't even know what that was. I had to look it up because a friend of mine is doing it. I didn't know what it was, and I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I know you can do a combination of the two, which we might once he starts with like finger snacks and stuff, like finger foods or whatever they call it. But right now we're doing purees, and so far he only likes orange things, which I know is not uncommon. He doesn't like anything green. I thought I could try some white veggies, even parsnips, because he loves carrots. Kid would not eat the parsnips. He ate enough for me to like allergy test it, but he will not do it. So but he's still again primarily breast milk. He has solids twice a day. He loves cereal, which is cereal and breast milk. He just loves his milk. Did I answer both of those? I did. Does he sleep for you? Yes. Thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. We have been blessed with a very good sleeper. We were also blessed with great friends that told us about a book that we have followed from pretty much the beginning. It is called On Becoming Baby Wise. We are baby wise parents. And it is amazing. And Brixton has been on a schedule since before he was a month old. And it helps you, like, he's been sleeping 10 or more hours a night so long that I don't remember when he started, to be honest. So yes, he's a great sleeper. He's not napping at daycare. That has been a problem, which is why he's overtired. He's knocked out right now, even though I'm like speaking up so you can hear me. He's not napping at daycare. He's too busy. He's got to be up in everything. He will take a couple of naps, like a 40-minute, a 30-minute, twice a day, something like that. Otherwise, he's not taking those good 90-minute naps he takes at home. He still takes those on the weekend, like clockwork, right on time. He's just not doing it at daycare, and I don't know what to do about that. He's fine. He's developing well. Just not napping at daycare. He naps at home. He sleeps through the night. That's what matters. I do every once in a while have to get up like through the night, maybe once a night, once I've gone to bed, to replace his pacifier. That's about it. Which I'm actually going to jump to something I think that was at the end of the list. The pacifier. Somebody submitted the question of, what's up with that pacifier? I thought he wasn't going to have a pacifier. Let me clarify. If you follow us on YouTube, which we have not posted in a while, we have committed the cardinal YouTube sin of living our lives and not being controlled by the fact that we have a YouTube channel. We did say in what we're not getting that we were not buying any pacifiers, and we didn't up front. What we said was we didn't even know if he was going to like one. We weren't going to introduce one right away because I was breastfeeding, and we were hoping that he didn't want it. This again will go out. I will eventually tell my whole postpartum story. Just realized today I'm not ready yet, but I'm getting there. I will tell it. But one of the things, this kid has wanted a pacifier since he came out. And the minute that I decided that I was going to exclusively pump, and you know, I talked to Daniel and we kind of agreed that that was the route we were going to go. That day we gave him a pacifier, and it completely changed our lives for the better. So yes, he uses a pacifier, and it's okay. He likes the MAM pacifiers, in case anybody is curious about that. And that's what he has used since his newborn set, which we did have for free. That came in some of the registry kits that we got, like free gifts. So That's what he has used. He liked those from the beginning. He didn't like any of the other ones we tried. Again, they were all the freebies. We tried all the freebies. He liked the band pacifiers, and that's what we've been using in every size. They even go to 16 month plus, hoping we wean him from them by then, but they make them. So that is what's up with the pacifier. How's work and how is daycare going? I kind of addressed daycare, but I will go into a little further detail about that. He loves daycare. That's how it's going. It's the fact that he loves it there and they are so amazing makes my life so much easier, because I don't have to worry about him during the day. They also have an app, which I know most do now, so I can check, I know what he's doing all day long. He loves it there. They love, the teachers all love him, the kids love him. I've had parents chatting in line, and they'll, you have, which room is your kid in? Oh, in the infant room. Which baby is yours? Oh, Brixton. And I'm like, how do you know my child? But they'll show, they'll do pictures of the kids together sometimes, and like, oh yeah, they're buddies, da da da. So Brixton is the mayor of daycare, and he loves it there. They're amazing. He's doing great. I wouldn't want to take him out of there. It's a great place. That's it. It's great. Work is going well for me. I would have never found this job on my own. I have gone through an agency, so it's a temp to hire position, and we'll see about that hire part here pretty soon, I think. But it's going well. I don't know what else to say. That's it. How is the house? The house is also amazing. We really needed the space. We needed to stretch out and everybody to have their corners to go to, and it's just been, I feel like we were in a sardine can, and so it is great. It's unfortunately, I think I started work like a week and a half or 2 weeks after we moved, again with an infant. So it's, unpacking has still not happened. Also, some of the furniture had been moved a lot and didn't make it in this move. So if you ever see when I do post my workouts, because I haven't been doing that as much, which I work out. I'm still working out like almost every day. You'll still see part of Box Mountain in the background. I'm not ashamed. It is what it is. And we'll get to it eventually. But yeah, the house is great. How is Jeremiah? Jeremiah is doing well. He is 14 now. His birthday was about a month ago. Oh, exactly a month ago. Today's 23rd. His birthday was a month ago. And he turned 14, and he's doing really well. He and Brixton have finally found their brotherly bond. It was very interesting with those two. Initially, I don't think either one of them was feeling the other. And again, we don't push. Brixton started to come around a little sooner. Jeremiah, I think, was scared to break him or hurt him because he's, so little. So Brixton would be like reaching for him. I think he reached for Jeremiah more than he ever reached for me. But he would be like reaching for him, and Jeremiah would be like, oh. I think, again, because he was scared to break him, and now he's not worried. Like, he picks him up and plays with him, and they're doing great. And Jeremiah he had his 8th grade graduation from school. He's going into high school next year. He's coming into his own. Yeah, he's doing good. I've been promised that, we've been promised that there's like a little switch that flips, just like that switch that I've told people flips at 10 and a half, where they start acting real teenagery, like real preteeny. It's a 10 and a half, 10 and 6 months is when that attitude comes in. I've been told that 14, at least for the boys, is where the responsibility starts to pick up a little bit. And I can vouch for that. I can say that I'm starting to see it, which is good, because I was getting worried. I was getting very worried. So yeah, we are all doing good. Our schedules are, like I said, very tight. And if y'all don't know by now, Daniel works in auto retail, so his hours suck. I said it. I've said it before. But we make it work. He gets to see, like I said, he gets his time with Brixton in the morning. He gets to see Jeremiah at night. And of course me, because I'm always awake. I'm awake for everyone. I am always awake. They never have to worry about missing me, because I'm awake when everybody's sleeping. But yeah, we're doing it good. We're making it work. We're living that life. I'm checking the comments real quick because I'm at a stoplight. Okay, cool. I don't think I missed anything. So I have about 5 minutes before we get home. And I'm at a red light. So if you have any questions, get your fingers going, because this is a perfect time to ask them. Otherwise, I think that was really all I had. I know I haven't been posting much lately because of all the things that I've already been discussed in this video, but I'm working on it. I've got all kinds of stuff I want to share with you guys, so you'll be seeing that coming up soon. But again, I make no promises anymore. That's something I've learned. I don't promise anything. I do what I do. I do what I can do. Where did I get my earrings? I got these earrings at Burlington last summer, which actually I was trying to find some fun earrings because, you know, I was very pregnant last summer, and you have a very limited wardrobe pregnant. And so I was trying to find fun accessories to like spice up my outfits that I was going to be wearing over and over again for the entire summer. And this was one of them. And so I really like these. I actually was thinking when I put them on this morning, I was like, I need to get to Burlington and see if, you know, I love getting accessories there because they're so affordable and they have a variety of things from, you know, all the different places that they've gotten stuff in from. So one of my favorite stores. Hard part is because he doesn't sleep at daycare, I pretty much devote my weekends to letting him nap on his schedule. So I don't get out much, and I'm okay with that. Like, that doesn't bother me at all, because I also have a bunch of stuff to do, like meal prep and laundry and all that stuff I mentioned earlier. But that means I also don't go shopping much. So yeah, one of these days when Daniel's actually not filming on a Sunday or anything, then I will probably, you know, take a minute to pop over to Burlington to see what they got. But yeah, thanks D. But yeah, anything else? So we're coming up on the development now. Look at that timing. Yay. All right. Well, if y'all don't have any more questions right now, that's cool. Like I said, you can always come back to this video and comment. Drop your questions there. You can send them to me at any time on Messenger. Yeah, and if it doesn't have to be questions only, it can be, like I said, topics, anything that you want me to talk about on my weekly chat. Then I would be happy to do that. And maybe I'll even figure out how to bring somebody on at some point, because I think that's a thing. What is Daniel filming for? Okay, so good question. Daniel, it has been for a very, 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 very long time involved in, so my terms are probably horrible, so Nay, if you see this, I apologize. I never know how to describe it, but it has been a stage production called the No More Project, and I really don't want to botch it. I will link their page in the comments later so y'all can check it out. But they talk about the topics that nobody's talking about but should. So there are, in the stage production, there are segments called like violence. They'll talk about violence. They talk about abuse. Talk about sex. Just different topics that we should be talking about, especially with like our youth, and aren't. And they address them in a creative way and in a way that kind of opens up the door for conversation. The show, I've seen the stage show before, of course, my husband's in it, is amazing. And they now have a filming project that they're working on. So that is what he's filming for. Like I said, I will I can link to their page down below. Oop, it went out. Link to their page down below and give y'all, and that'll give you, if anybody's interested, you can check that out. I wish I could think of the name of the page right now, because you could look it up, but I can't think of it. But yeah, so that's what he's filming for. But we are home. Ooh, 5:49, a little early. So yeah, did anybody have any other questions? Because he's still knocked out, and I don't usually wake him up. Excuse me. I don't wake him up until 6, because then I can get like a good 90 minutes out of him before he's ready to go to sleep. I'm gonna take a sip. Okay. Well, I don't think there are any more questions. I can't wait to, hopefully y'all have some stuff you want me to talk about. If not, at the moment, I got some stuff to share that I've been wanting to talk about and just haven't had the time. So, again, the plan, my new favorite word, the plan is Wednesdays, and I'll say after work. Could be anywhere between 5 and 5:30 that I would start, because it just really depends on what time I get off and get him. What programs are you doing for your workouts? So right now, I've done a few different ones. I finished, that's a good question, I didn't talk about that. I told y'all a while ago, like when I was pregnant, I was in a test group for Beachbody's new, it was a new pre and postnatal program that was coming out last summer. So I was in the test group for that, and I did that all the way through postpartum, like postpartum recovery. And then I started doing some other stuff. Right now, I am doing 21 Day Fix, which is again Beachbody, and I'm doing the real time version of that. So it was a different workout every day. So I'll be doing that for 21 days, and then the program that follows that for another 21. And then we'll see. I have to keep it to 30-minute workouts, because that is as much time as I've been able to carve out for now. And once he's weaned and I don't have to get up and pump first thing in the morning, I will be able to expand into like some longer programs and some stuff that came out this past year and this year that's a little longer that I really, really want to do, but just can't commit to. So 30 minutes is the most I can do, and I'm good with that. And if anybody has any questions about the programs that I've been doing, you should know by now that I do Beachbody. I am a Beachbody coach. I can help you with that. I can help you get going. So if you have any questions about that, just send me a message, and I will set up a time probably for us to talk on the phone, because that's easiest while I'm in the car on another night other than Wednesday. So anything else? Had bronchitis a couple weeks ago, and so I still have a little linger. And I just choked myself. So, love you guys. I'm gonna sign off so you don't have to watch me cough on water. I'll see you next time.